Yeah, here we go, I'm TJQUaKe, the ghetto gamer, on this gaming thing. Yeah.
Oh, once again, ladies and gentlemen, it is so good to see y'all. And you are back right here on TJQUaKe's Ghetto Gaming Pop Culture Talk. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. And before we get into this crazy shiz, because this is going to be a part two, that's right, a part two to the whole Wakanda bullshit. Because, well, it's kind of not like really a part two. It's just more, finally, we get somebody who's a TikToker and is a black female who goes completely against the narrative of the last black females that we had on TikTok who were telling white people not to go to the daggum theater to see the Wakanda movie, the Black Panther. Yeah.
We want to prove to black people that you love us and you care about us and you are down for the cause. Do not go see that movie opening weekend.
You remember those girls that was all up there saying, no, you ain't gonna be wearing no white up in there. No, maybe you white people should wait till the third week to come down and see the movie. Let us black people have our moment. Let us have our black superhero moment. Well, there is one sister up there. Her name is Michelle, or Courtney Michelle, actually, who disagrees with these women. And she gonna put it down real. And I am so glad that I found this chick. Technically, I ran across her because Ryan Kennel on his show brought this girl up, and I said, "Oh, we got to spread the news on that one, Ryan. I'm going to go ahead and talk about this chick on my channel." So, before I get into that real quick, how y'all doing? By the way, let me just get a little quick sippy. That's delicious. Give me one little chip. Okay, for nourishment. I'm sorry. But I want to eat a little something today. Okay. So, hold on. I know I'm a slurper. I get it. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into this shiz. Once again, I want to thank you guys coming here to check out the TJQUaKe's Ghetto Gaming Pop Culture Talk, where I just get in there and I tell you guys, really, from my point of view, a ghetto point of view, what do I think about all the craziness that's going on in this daggum country of ours, in this world of ours? You know, I like to talk about pop culture. I like to talk about comic books. I like to talk about gaming. I get into all that crazy stuff. We have the TJ and MJ Spend Your Dollar, Save Your Dollar movie reviews. And that's with my lovely wife, MJ, who you guys will be seeing occasionally, sometime coming up and seeing some future shows. Also, obviously, on our podcast. And you can get that whatever podcast thing that you guys are dealing with, Spreaker.com, Spotify, all these different places. You can check that out. I got the links below. And if you guys like this video, if you guys love the craziness that comes out my damn mouth, because I do say a lot of crazy things and everything, then please like, share the video, and subscribe to the video. All right, let's go ahead and let's get into this, you guys. So, once again, we're back with the whole Black Panther. As you guys all know, Black Panther is not, it did well, but not that well. It didn't do better than, Thor Love and Thunder. And that's not good because Thor Love and Thunder didn't do all that great as far as money goes and everything. Let me get a drink here. It didn't do all that great. And as far as the money that they were supposed to make, you know what I'm saying? I think they just broke even, actually, on that. Disney ain't doing so good with the MCU, but I hear DC, I hear them motherfuckers are trying to come back because when they came out with Black Adam, that was something to watch. I actually like Black Adam. We gave it a go spend your dollar on that one and so forth. I'm going to say save your dollar on Wakanda. And the only reason why I'm saying that is because of all the wokety woke stuff that's in the movie. And there's a lot of woke shiz in the movie. Not just because these sisters up there were talking they shiz on white people, telling them not to go see the movie. That was one reason. But the other real main reason is the movie's woke. It's a feminazi movie. It's like this girl. I'm going to let her explain to you because everything she says it perfectly of what this movie really is. So anyway, let's get in over here. Boom! You got it right here, baby Bubba. So let's see here. What do we got here? We got YouTuber Courtney Michelle reports TikTok censored her video criticizing Black Panther, Wakanda Forever as a feminist propaganda. Yes, that's right. This sister here basically is telling the truth. She's telling everybody what the real deal is. She's one of these sisters that's not woke. She's one of these sisters that keeps it real and everything. And she's keeping it real, and she's not buying into all the fake bullshit and everything. Because she sees a feminazi movie. When she sees a feminazi movie, she's gonna call it out for what it is. And the woke flipnicks on TikTok, oh, they ain't having that. Oh no. See, a sister can't even get in there and say something about the daggum African movie, the African Wakanda. She can't even say it, because once you go against the narrative, you get canceled. And they canceled her on TikTok. They took her video down. But ladies and gentlemen, it was up on YouTube too, and that's not taken down. So let's go over here, right here, and let's get into what this young lady here had to say. As you can see, the Michelle shared her thoughts on Black Panther Wakanda Forever to TikTok and to YouTube back on November 11th. Okay. And basically the people didn't like it. The TikTok generation, okay, the woke fanatics out there, they couldn't have that. Oh no, how could you do this? You're betraying your black people. No. She wasn't having it. So go on, girl. Let's go on. Let's see what you got. I'm not going to go any further. Let's just go and see what this girl had to say and everything about this whole Wakanda experience that she got to go see.
So I just
she went and saw the movie.
Wakanda
so wait, hold on a second before I'm getting all messed up. I'm going to put my headphones on. I'm going to let you guys experience seeing what real people say, what real people think about something, and then watch what happens when the black people say something negative about all the bullshit. Oh, they even get jacked over. So let's go ahead. Let's find out what the young lady's got to say. Put that up on big screen and go on, Michelle, Courtney. Tell them what you got to say.
So I just left seeing Wakanda Forever, and I'm pissed. I am pissed because if pushing an agenda was a movie, this would be in the forefront of that. This was Woman King on steroids. If you think that I'm going to believe 100-pound black...
Dude, I love that point that she just made right there. This was Woman King on steroids. That was so perfect, dude, because that's what the Woman King was. If you guys don't know that the Nubian warriors here in Wakanda, the Wakanda warrior women and everything, you know that was actually taken from the idea of the Dahomey Amazon warrior women. Okay, that's where they got the idea to use that in for Wakanda and everything. That's where it was technically taken from. And when she says this about this movie is because the entire movie is mainly women. The women are taking over everything and beating down women. There's nothing wrong with women taking over or being the rulers. And no, we're not saying that. What we're saying is that it's basically they took out all the men, made the men look weak, and the women are supposed to be the super powerful ones beating down all the dudes. But she mentions this. Go ahead, girl. I'm going to go and let you say your thing again. Go on. Bring that Woman King thing up again.
Believe 100-pound black woman soaking wet is just an almighty warrior and can just body dudes like it's no tomorrow. Come on. Like, instead of Wakanda, it should have been called the men, because they was not there, they were not present, and the ones that was there was weak. But all the women that was in the movie was just brolic, built, strong Hercules.
Booyah! Right on point. Brolic, brute, Hercules women throwing over big old ass dudes and so forth. Funny how that doesn't happen in real life, but in a woke ass movie like this, I guess you can do anything. You know, I mean, they already got to lower the standards for women in actual combat military. Oh yeah, you know, they took out the pull ups and the push ups and all that stuff in the military now because the women couldn't hang with the men on that. Because they had to lighter the load for the women. The women had to wear less weight in as backpacks because they can't carry the same amount of weight that the men do. So when you had to lower the standards just to make it so the women could pass to be in the military. It's stupid. You think the enemy's doing that? Hell no. They're not doing that. So when the real war comes, we're going to be the ones at the disadvantage and everything. And in war, nobody acts nice. No, everybody's a freaking beast, an animal. Raw rage is in the context of these things, ladies and gentlemen. But anyway, go on, girl. I want you to green. Let's bring that back just a little bit more again, because I gotta hear in full context. Go on, girl.
But all the women that was in the movie was just brolic, built, strong Hercules. What is this saying to us? Perpetuating the idea of the strong black woman and a subservient black effeminate man. I just think it's disgusting. I'm completely upset by the movie. And man, if this Kyrie Irving didn't teach me anything, it's when you put your life career in the hands of other people that don't look like you, then they can make you do whatever they want you to do. And this movie does not represent what African culture is. It doesn't represent what our culture needs to be. So, nah, I'm good on Wakanda, where all the men. So I just...
Well, the men. I like her title, actually. Wakanda, where are the men? Because, ladies and gentlemen, that's exactly what this movie portrays. There's barely any, the dudes that are in it, they're cheesy. You got one dude, the one guy who's a king of, I forgot which tribe it is in Wakanda and everything. You know, I saw this in the trailer, and I don't know if anybody else saw this. If anybody else, let me go back up here real quick. And she's got a continuation to this. We're going to get to that and everything. Okay. Let's do this, suckers. So basically what the girl's saying here, and let me get to that part where I was talking about this one scene in the movie. If you guys ever remember seeing the trailer, if you remember the trailer, there's a scene where the big king, the other king, the guy that wears like kind of the wolf clothing and stuff, you know, all that, you know, fur and shit on him and everything. He throws this guy over the boat with his big club stick and everything. He goes, oh, the guy flies over, right? And right after he does that, he goes, and he beats his chest like freaking King Kong. He looks like a big old giant, like he would be like they're portraying him almost like he's a gorilla and everything. And I'm like going, did they have to do that? If anything, that was more of a kind of a racial kind of thing, if you think about it, and so forth. Oh, what is the black guy got to beat his chest like an ape? What are you trying to say? I don't know if anybody else caught that. I'm just saying, if you guys, anybody that caught that, please comment that in the comments below. Tell me what you guys think of that scene. I just think it's a little like, okay, all right. But you know, it is what it is. But I just thought that was kind of funny when they did that scene. But the majority of the stuff that, you know, they don't name the guy Namor, what he's supposed to be actually called Namor. They call Namor. You know, I'm like, can you guys just keep with the guy actually called it, what they called it in the comic books? Namor. Is that so hard? But because they got to connect it with the Aztecs and the Mayans and all that so forth. Oh no, it's got to be Namor. You know what? Let me remind you guys, the Aztecs and the Mayans weren't speaking Spanish yet. Okay? They were speaking their language, Aztec Mayan language. It wasn't Spanish. So it wouldn't have been Namor. It is in Spanish. This one lady's up there talking about it like I forgot which show she oh man, Brian Kendall had her on there talking about her. She was up there talking some smack about what was that thing she was talking about? It was some shiz about the women, you know, beating down the dudes, kind of. Oh gosh, I gotta remember what it was. She was saying some nonsense, some feminazi mess. Okay, this lady was saying some feminazi mess and everything, and what she says is just so freaking to the point of what we're getting to right now about Wakanda is that the feminists want to get in there and they want to take over all the stuff that men had did and everything, and then they want to act like the women should have been doing it and that they do it better than the men. It's not that you could just have a woman in there and she naturally has some abilities and the craft and the skill to do what she does. They got to go over the top with it. It's always over the top. They can't just keep it like it's a realistic thing. Wonder Woman, you could see being a person that can knock and throw over a big ass dude because she's Wonder Woman. She has unhuman strength. It's that kind of ability that you get when you're a superhero. Now, the one that takes on the Wakanda role or Black Panther role, she plays the part where she takes over her cousin's Chadwick's role, Chatala, and everything. She takes his role and everything, and now she becomes Black Panther. But she has to take the special stuff in order to become Black Panther to get the super strength. She should be the only one with that super strength. But they make all of her bodyguards like they all super powerful and everything, throwing dudes over. And that's what the girl's talking about. They're like beating down dudes that are twice their damn size and everything, I get some can have some skills and have some abilities, but they're not going to be able to take on men like that. Not all men are going to be able to, you're going to be able to just swing over like they just like rag dolls. They fighting just tons of dudes. You notice they never fight women though. They never fight other women. They only, when feminists do these movies, when they're all about feminazism and so forth, their point is that the reason why they don't want to put them fighting other women, because no, we don't want to hurt other women. We're all women are one. We're all together. We're all the women, and the men are the bad guys. So we got to only beat the men, and so us women will be able to conquer the men. Really? So where are these women at when, something happens to them in reality? Let's get back to reality now. We're here on Earth, okay? And everything. And you get a man that sexually assaults a woman. Why do we get so many of those? How come we had so many of these woke girls back in college days talking about sexual assault? These men did something to them. That word we can't say on YouTube anymore and everything. That the real word that I'm trying to use, but you can't use it. What happened when a man does that and everything? How come the women aren't beating down these dudes that are doing that? It's always that. It's so funny. Can't hit a woman. Oh no, we were raised not to hit women. But these movies are portraying it to where the women are able to fight men, and this is putting a thought into these little girls' heads. Well, maybe we could be just as bad as men, and we could fight them too. Everything. But when reality happens, you're going to be telling these girls something that's not true. And these girls are going to go out thinking they can do some shiz, and they're going to end up getting hurt in real life. Because the betrayal now in all these movies is that these women could do these to these big ass dudes. And some girl's going to get in her head that she can actually do that. And so forth. Because a lot of people don't think about this stuff as fantasy. They actually, feminazism actually makes it want you to think that women can actually do this shiz. And so forth. And don't get me wrong, there's some badass raw women out there and so forth that can battle and so forth. But the majority of women are not going to be able to do what the few of these women can do and everything. And they make it seem like in all these movies that they're trying to change over the man controlling situation. Men this, men that are so bad and ugly, and white men, cis white men are this and this and that. And they do all this stupid shiz. And then when it comes to real life, they know that the real deal ain't gonna be like that and so forth. So it kind of just trips me out. It's just little things that I think about when they do these type of things like that. It's okay to have a Fantasyland movie like that and so forth and everything, but can you make it a little bit more realistic, something a little more realistic for me? Why can't the bad guys ever beat some women and they fight against a bunch of women? That's believable. I can believe that and so forth. But what this girl said right here, Courtney here, what she said is absolutely correct. She then suggested that the land of Wakanda, let me bring that back up, everything, just like she said, Black Panther Wakanda Forever review, a dark, confusing, and uneventful mess. She then suggested the land of Wakanda should be renamed, like instead of Wakanda, it should be called Where Are the Men? And, that's the thing I was cracking up, because they was not there. They were not present. See, basically, she's saying that there were no men there. There were no men really present in the movie. It was all the women and so forth. All of a sudden, when T'Challa's dead, the Black Panther is gone. Oh, and all of a sudden now there's no men? I was like, the men are just stuck doing the drums, hitting the drums and everything. And that's all they do and so forth. It's just stupid. It's nothing but a bunch of woke shiz in there. They got to put all some racial things in there. They got to do all these little stupid things. It's just like, even Iron, you got Iron Heart. Now she's Iron Man. Now she's, better than Starks. I mean, like, can you guys just come up with your own shit? and so forth. But they just don't. They can never do that. She comes down to saying, she then questioned, what is this saying to us? Perpetuating the idea of the strong black woman and a subservient black effeminate man. I just think it's disgusting. I'm completely upset by the movie. This is coming from the words of a black woman. There's little Ironheart girl. She's supposed to be putting her suit with little trinkets and so forth. And you should see the way the new Ironheart iron suit look. It's cheesy. Looks like freaking a Tonker toy that you see on on Wally's World. you see this on Nickelodeon and shiz. Man, this thing looks so cheesy. What were those guys? I can't even think of the name of those guys right now and everything. But here's the other video of it. We'll get into this and we'll go ahead and call it a day on it. I ain't gonna spend too much time on it because you guys know the deal. But this is kind of like my second flow on what's going on here. So let's go on over here. So I'm getting censored now. So now she's getting censored. This is Michelle, or Courtney Michelle, telling you why she's being censored now. Because for some reason she's not allowed to speak her mind about, critique a movie on TikTok. Well, let's find out why she can't do that, ladies and gentlemen. What's going on here, girl? Go on, girl. Tell us what you got to say.
So yesterday I made a post about Wakanda Forever and how I thought that it perpetuated the idea of the strong, independent black woman and the feminization and the emasculation of black men. Posted it on TikTok. And this is what I got. I got a violation. Okay, they removed my video. Now, mind you, it was hitting about almost 100K, and then they removed it because of my opinion. I didn't attack anyone. I didn't make any kind of derogatory slurs. But because I gave my opinion on what I think is being propagated through the media time and time again of black people, I got a violation.
Go figure. I wonder why that happened, ladies and gentlemen. How are they, censoring a black woman? Isn't this discrimination? Oh my gosh! Where's all the woke police? Where's all the BLM people? BLM, hello, where you guys at? They're silencing a black person. Oh, you guys are nowhere to be found now. Oh, okay, I get it. When we don't go along with the agenda, then that's the real issue. Not the skin color. No, it's your agenda. That you're not going along with what we're saying. You're not going on with what we're trying to push out there. And when you go against what we're pushing out there, we have to silence you. So it doesn't really matter what color skin you are. It doesn't matter if you're privileged, right? The white privilege thing, the whole white man's bad, the white man's bad. I guess the black woman's bad then, right? Is that what you guys are saying? That sounds like that's what you guys are saying. Oh, the black woman's bad. see what I'm going for, people? See the joke, the humor behind the stupidity of these people and everything and so forth. Oh, yeah. Oh, they banned her now. Go on, girl. Speak more of your piece.
If y'all don't see the silencing of people's opinion that's different and that not willing to go with the go along, get along gang. And I'm going to obviously appeal, but I was hot. Who am I discriminating against? I'm a black woman. I can talk about black people. I'm hot. So
there it is. She's hot. She's pissed off. She ain't having it. She's like, what the hell? Oh, hell, I'm peeling this shit. Woo! Soul Train. Soul Train. Yeah, y'all. This is the real world. And because somebody makes their opinion, like I'm a black person who did not go see the movie. And that's the reason why I didn't go see the movie, because I already knew it was going to be woke. See, I already kind of but most of us have kind of follow what's going on in movie land and comic book land and all this shit. People like Ryan Kennel, Geeks and Gamers, You got Eric July out there who's got his own comic book thing out there. Isom, I always got to throw a plug in for Eric July, but yeah, these people, we all know the deal. Doomcock, man, y'all want to know some real shit about stuff that's going on in the industry with all the freaking craziness that they're doing at Disney and all this stupid stuff, all the woke agendas that they got going on. Listen to Doomcock, dude. Doomcock gets it on point all the time and so forth, and he's hilarious. But yeah, people, this is reality. This is what happens when it doesn't matter if you're black, white, Chinese, whatever. If you disagree with their way of looking at things, the way the world should go, if you're not for climate change, then you're canceled. If you're not for us, our wokety woke feminazi movement, then you're canceled. If you're not for trans people being able to be in women's sports, then you're canceled, and so forth. Anything that they can use as a victimhood thing, they will use it to cancel you, destroy your credibility, take down your video, whatever. That's what these fools do and everything. That's the reason why I'm not doing TikTok no more, because the only people that are on TikTok are a bunch of woke ass, stupid, dumb college kids who don't know reality. They're all twisted in the mind and they say stupid shiz like those freaking heifers were saying about white people not going to get to see Black Panther. Those are the kind of things you're going to find on there. You guys want to find wokety woke, SJW? You want to find where the twisted mind of the world is going? Go on TikTok. There's a whole bunch of motherfuckers, teachers who have been trying to preach CRT and transgenderism to your children are all on TikTok. They just freely say it. And a lot of them have been fired because of it. Oh, yeah. And so forth. It's so stupid. Some people just reveal their stupidity and they throw it right there. And then they forget that they work at a job that says, hey. We can't be having that. So I rest my case there, ladies and gentlemen. The movie's woke. I didn't go bother seeing the movie because, as you guys know, I didn't like what these people had to say about white people not getting to go see the movie. I think you guys are some of these people are the most racist motherfuckers on the planet. And you guys saw that in my last video. The video's gotten a number of views on there already because of what I was talking about and everything, because it's true. It's just, people, if you look at it the other side, black people want to freaking have equality and all this stuff, but then you want to jump against white people, the people who never freaking did any of these things to our supposable ancestors back in the day. You want to blame the white man for everything that's going on in your freaking life. The white man can't enjoy a thing that they created in the first place, which was they created Black Panther. The black man didn't do that. And so forth. But all these black people have to say, oh, this is Africa and this is blah, blah, and everything. It wasn't representing the real Africa. Africans don't even like some of the stuff that Americans say. A lot of black Americans here are really not accepted by Africans in Africa. They look at black Americans like they're the privileged ones, like they got their noses up in the air. And they be sitting back at home in Africa going, what the frick are you guys crying about? And everything. I live over here in a third world country. You're over there freaking chilling, kicking back, drinking martinis and shiz, up there freaking talking shiz, and then on top of that, killing each other. Everything. But you want to blame the white man for every single thing that happens to the black man. No, frick that. I blame the black man for what the black man does to the black man. And so forth. I don't freaking push the blame off on somebody else like you cowards do. And so forth. A lot of these freaking woke ass flipnicks on TikTok do all this bullshit. And so somebody like this girl here, Courtney Michelle, gets on there and speaks the real truth. Oh no, you can't have that. Cancel her. She's not black enough now. Oh, so she loses her black card. I'm happy to lose the black card because I can give a shit now. I can give two flips about having the black card and everything. I'm black because my skin says I'm black. Motherfucker, if you don't see that, then you're blind and everything. That's all I got to say and everything. I'm going to go through the same bullshit as you go through and so forth. It's just I don't cry about it. You motherfuckers cry about it. And stop blaming everybody else. Blame your damn self. You know what I'm saying? You guys are the ones that are separating yourselves when you do stupid shit like, oh, we're not going to have white people go see the Black Panther. Well, did the Black Panther make getting good money because of that? No, it didn't. You could have had way more money, and the movie could have done something a lot more. But no, you dumbasses want to go up there and freaking say stupid shit and so forth. And then then you wonder why white people are starting to finally kind of get to a point where, you know what? Maybe we should just not hang around black people anymore and so forth. You know, I kind of like my white friends, so I don't I don't want to join up with the freaking idiots out there who are willing to destroy our own race. You know what I'm saying? They're willing to destroy our own race anyway. So why the frick am I going to hang with you for? You guys hate freaking black people on your own freaking terms. You go around killing each other in the freaking hood. That's all the motherfuckers ever do. Anytime we hear what's happening to all the rappers lately, you notice all the rappers are being shot lately. Have you guys been seeing that? All these rappers, this one rapper just lately just got killed and everything. Who did you get killed by, TJ? Oh, another black guy. I wonder why. Black people don't care about each other, man. They freaking say that shit to get some brownie points so that the white man will give them something. Y'all begging for shit and so forth. Once you work for it, once you stop complaining about stuff, once you stop saying we want our freaking our money that we should have been getting back from the day when our people were in slavery, man. I don't want none of that shiz, dude, and everything. Work for your shiz, man. Stop freaking trying to get money for something you never went through. Because none of y'all went through it. None of y'all. Our parents, our grandparents, they went through some of that shiz and everything. Y'all didn't go through that. You millennials and you little freaking, you especially you Gen Zs, you didn't do, man. Half y'all go to school so there ain't nothing but black kids in the entire school, but you complain about the white man. But I remember Brandon Tatum, Officer Tatum, actually said, man, I didn't see a white face till I went to college. Because when he was growing up, all through elementary, all through high school, all the people that went to his schools were black kids. There was no white kids. It was pretty much mainly blacks. So he didn't really know the culture of white people too well until he actually went up. He was brought up Democrat just like everybody else. Told that the white man did this, the white man's that, the white man's this. And then when he got to college, he started seeing differently. He said, well, wait a minute. I thought the white man was supposed to be like this, white man was like this, and everything. He was being treated awfully great. He was like, dang, I didn't have to look behind my back anymore. People weren't trying to look like they wanted to kill me or beat me down because I accidentally stared at them a weird way or something. No, it was a perfectly safe environment when I was around the white people. But I go back home to my black people. All black people, all they want to do is like, oh, nigga, I'm gonna kill you. Oh, nigga, you will watch your back, fool. Check yourself, fool. Yeah, man, you better watch your, you know what's coming your way, fool. Yeah. That's what y'all deal with when you deal with people in the hood. Because they don't respect each other. All they want to do is jack each other up. But then you got Black Lives Matter saying, oh, it's the white man killing us all. Really? Go to the hood and find out how many white people are in the hood killing blacks. Even the freaking skinheads back in the day didn't do that shit. I lived in Santa Ana back in the day. And so forth. Santana, we used to call it. It was nothing but F-Troopers, Crips, and Bloods. We didn't see no one of them skinheads trying to come up in the hood. And if they did, it was not a good day for them, and so forth. So I don't understand why black people always act like the white man's done so much to them. He ain't done shit to y'all. If anything, he stays away from your dumb, crazy asses, and so forth. Because you guys do nothing but freaking do stupid shit, like freaking say we don't like white people because white people took over and they colonized this place. Really? Well, if they didn't do that, your black ass wouldn't be here either. You'd be still in Africa. And so forth. And from what I hear, them homies and the rest of them freaking fools that were selling this to the white man, they would have freaking slaughtered us there too. So, yeah. This black girl was on to something. She knew what she was saying. Courtney Michelle, hands up to you, girl. Power to you. I'm with you 100% on this. The movie's freaking woke, you guys. It's a feminazi movie. That's all I got to say. I didn't go see the movie because I seen enough of the previews. I seen enough of the shit that was talked about it. I seen enough to know that this movie is not something that I would enjoy. So I didn't want to see it. And on top of that, when you start freaking talking about our white brethren and everything, because I look at white people as my brothers too, and so forth. Some of my best friends are white people. And I don't like it when you want to freaking talk shiz on them. That's family to me too. Just like black men are family and black sisters are family to me too. I don't like it when we jack each other over. Let's all come together like a melting pot the way Martin Luther King wanted it to be. And so forth. Martin Luther King, y'all remember him, right? Y'all must have forgotten about what he said, but maybe you guys need to go back to some videos and check about what Martin Luther King said. Okay? When he was out there marching on Thelma and all that other stuff. Once you guys go back and find out what Martin Luther King was saying, he wanted us to be one, united, together, not separated, which is something I think most of you guys want. Well, I don't want part of that game. So take that bullshit and go someplace else with it, or move to Africa. Yeah, I said it. And anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I got to say on this topic right here. You go on Courtney Michelle. Hopefully she'll be able to appeal this bullshit. But if I was her, I would say frick TikTok. Just keep your shiz on YouTube and any other type of social media things. You know, hey, Twitter looks like it may be trying to come back. Man, Elon looks like he's trying to do some things. So anyway, you guys, this is TJQUaKe, yo, ghetto gamer. You know what I do. And if you guys like what I got to say and all these crazy things, please like and subscribe. Subscribe and share this video. All right, y'all. I love y'all. I hope we can talk some more in the comments below. You know how I do. I'm TJQUaKe. I'm out.
Yeah. Here we go. I'm TJQUaKe. Yeah. Here we go. I'm TJQUaKe, the ghetto gamer on this gaming thing. Gonna bang 'em up, gonna shoot 'em up, right here on Gaming Train. Bang bang, blaze it on up. TJQUaKe, we're busting like the 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Let's get into this, y'all. TJQUaKe, the ghetto gaming show.